What's going on, everybody? It's the Beastly Gamer here. I wanted to bring you guys a little lunch break news. Now, this news is pretty new, and I felt like it was important to get it out to you guys. I love Call of Duty. I've really enjoyed like the last 5, 6, 7 years of the game. You know, going back to World at War, me and Kate, we played, Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops 2, Call of Duty Ghosts. We really enjoyed it. I didn't play Black Ops Declassified because I'm not fucking retarded. But we're big Call of Duty fans, and it appears that Sledgehammer Games is at the helm of the new 2014 Call of Duty game. Now, it's being described as an action-adventure Call of Duty, which is dubious at best because usually they all are. But this article is on GameSpot.com, and it reads, 2014's Call of Duty is described as the best ever created. Sledgehammer Games revealed as developer for this year's installment. Activision moving to a 3-year, 3-studio development cycle for Call of Duty titles. Activision Blizzard today announced some interesting news for its Call of Duty franchise. First, the publisher revealed that Sledgehammer Games will lead the development in this year's game, which CEO Bobby Kotick described as perhaps the best Call of Duty game ever. No further details on 2014's Call of Duty have been announced, but the game is rumored to be a new installment in the popular Modern Warfare series. Sledgehammer previously collaborated on Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. So some Call of Duty maniacs like Thunder and others have really wanted this new 2014 Call of Duty to go back to the World War II era, Nazis, and I wasn't one of them. Me personally, I like the futuristic gameplay because I like to use theoretical weapons. I like to use things that have not come out in the mainstream. There might be black, secret, weapons that might exist now but are not shown. So I like to be in the future a little bit, and I like to see these unmanned, additives in the game. I like to use these weapons, futuristic weapons. So since they made Modern Warfare 3 and they're going to make another modern shooter, hopefully we get to see some things that don't really exist. And I like that aspect of the later Call of Duty games. The article also reads, also to note, Activision revealed today that it is moving to a 3-year, 3-studio development cycle for all Call of Duty titles. Previously, this franchise was developed on a 2-year interval. Infinity Ward launched games during an odd number year, while Treyarch released games during even number years. Activision Publishing CEO Eric Hirschberg said, this move will allow developers to have extra time to not only create new features to help push the brand forward, but also they can spend more time polishing each game. Installments in the Call of Duty franchise, however, still will be released on a yearly basis. So we'll get one every year, but they'll be working on it 3 years until that release. So whatever they're working on now will be coming out in 2017. So, we might have 1 or 2 games before then, but more than likely they're going to start this 3-year cycle unless they started working on 2015s or 16s last year. So we'll see how it goes. But I think this is good news. I think Sledgehammer Games has already proven that they can make a pretty good Call of Duty game. They got a lot of terrain to work with. They got some great games that they can borrow ideas from, but I want to see them push the envelope. I want to see what new stuff they can come up with. I don't want a rehashed version of Modern Warfare 3. I don't want Black Ops 2, and I damn sure don't want another plain simple Ghost. If they can, merge all these titles together but push the envelope and add something new and exciting to the Call of Duty franchise, that'll be great news. Hopefully this new Call of Duty game is not... Personally, I feel like when Call of Duty Ghosts came out on the PS3 and the Xbox 360, that it was meant for those and just up-res to the PS4 and the Xbox One. Kind of like what they did with the definitive version of Tomb Raider. Tomb Raider is a last-gen game, but it just has better graphics. And I feel like Call of Duty Ghosts is something similar to that. I want to see this Call of Duty made from the ground up for these next-gen consoles so that we can have a first-person shooter, a high-quality Call of Duty game on these next-gen consoles that screams PS4, that screams, Xbox One, that this is made for the people who have the new. And then they could probably port over a version to the PS3 and the Xbox 360. You guys let me know what you think about this. Sledgehammer Games creating the new Call of Duty, 3-year development cycles for Call of Duty games in the future, which is pretty good news. I'm the Beastly Gamer, and I'll see you guys next time.